Hi friends, today we're going to do our snake stripes worksheet. I'm going to first take the whole packet and I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to show you that. Alright, so I'm taking the whole packet and I'm folding it in half. Alright, next I'm going to take the whole packet and I'm going to cut down that fold. If you're going to have your child cut it, you may want to put a line with a pencil or colored marker. Also, if you want to have your child cut it, you may want to separate the pages or see if they do better with it all together. Remember, in the summer, a lot of times humidity affects our paper. So when we do an activity with cutting, the humidity sometimes makes it really hard to cut. All right, so now we have our snake stripes page. So the first page says name. You can write your child's name, or you can make a name of a pattern. I'm going to make a name of a pattern, but first I'm going to put that in the back. This one says green and yellow snake. So what I need to do is pick out my crayons. I picked out a green, and let me find a yellow, and here is a yellow. So I'm going to make a green and yellow snake. I'm going to color the head green. And then I'm going to color every other green. Your child may not want to do every other green like this. They may want to switch each one. So they would go yellow, and then green, and then yellow, and green. And we call this an A-B pattern, where we're switching yellow and green. Now it does not say A-B pattern here. So if you want to create a different pattern, I suggest you give your child a visual. I will show you what I mean in my next page. I'm almost done with green and yellow, and there we go. That's my green and yellow snake. Next, let's see what it says. This one says orange and brown snake. So if you want to get, first I'm going to get out my brown, and I'm going to get out the orange I'm going to use. All right, so if you want to give your child a visual and you don't want to do an A-B pattern, you might want to do, let's start with orange. 2 oranges and a brown. Orange, orange, and brown. Okay, so now I'm going to try to do that pattern with my snake. So the first thing is orange. So I'm going to go orange, then it says orange again. So I'm going to color my next part of my snake orange. And then my next one says brown. So I'm going to do brown. And then orange, orange, and brown. Now, I got to the end of my thing, but we're still doing that pattern, so we want to go orange, orange, brown. Orange, orange, brown. Now, I should put this down, so that way your kids don't do that too. And then I'm going to go orange, orange, 2 oranges, and brown. I'm remembering my pattern now. And then one more, orange, orange, and brown. All right, let's see what the next page says. Oh, this is one of the ones where we can either put our name, that would make it the front page. So I'm going to put my name on this one. My name is Amy, but you would write your name here. And then Gunzel. I don't know if your child writes just their first name or their first and last. So there's my model. If they want to color the snake, they can, or it could just be the cover. I'm going to take, I have my pages over here, so I'm going to take that and put it in the front so that when we make our book and we finish it, we have that as the first page. All right, so this one says red and blue snake. What if I don't want to just do an A-B pattern? What if we switched it up and we did an A, B, B pattern? And we go A, B, B. So it's blue, blue, red, red. Blue, blue, red, red. I'm going to try, instead of going back and looking, I'm going to try to use my mind to remember blue, blue, red, red. Blue, blue, red, red. So ready? Blue, blue, red, red. If your child needs to go back and needs to go back and forth and do it, you do that with your child. If your child can remember them and say to themselves, blue, blue, red, red, then do that with your child. Remember, we're working on building our visual motor skills, which includes thinking in our brain, blue, blue, red, red. So we're trying to remember what that pattern is. We take it in through our eyes, our brain processes it, and then it tries to remember. Now, I know I can look here and say it's blue, blue, or I can think in my brain, blue, blue, red, red. Then it goes blue, blue, and I'm out of snake. So I don't have to do my red, red. Oh, look at him. He has both his head and his tail blue. That looks really cool. Let's see what the next one says. Turn the page. My next one says purple and black snake. So let me find my purple color and a black. I don't know why black's always the hardest to find. I actually think that's dark blue. Where is my black? It's gracious. Here's one, finally. Okay, so I'm going to do a purple and black snake. I'm going to decide that black is going to go first. And I'm going to go black, 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 purple. That's what my pattern is. Black, 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 purple. So 3 blacks and a purple. Now, when I want to color on something that's black, I don't always color it really hard because I wouldn't see that snake's face if I colored too hard. If I colored this hard up here, that snake's face would be gone. I wouldn't see it anymore. But let's remember, it's A, B. So black, 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 purple. Black, 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 purple. Let's remember, black, 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 purple. Black, 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 purple. So I'm remembering it instead of looking at my picture. But if your child needs to look at this, then they need to remember black, 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 purple. and then it's black, black. Awesome. All right, so this is one that we can make up what we want. So what colors do you like? Do you like yellow? I'm going to do an ABC pattern so you can see how this works too. Green and blue. So my snake's going to be yellow, green, and blue. And I'm going to do an ABC pattern, just going A, B, C, yellow, green, blue, yellow, green, blue. I'm not going to put my visual here, but I'm going to write it. So I'm going to write yellow, green, and blue. All right, ready? Yellow, yellow, green, blue. Now let's talk about what we did. I didn't give the visual here. So my kids, if your kids can read, and if words are more meaningful to your kids, looking at these words might actually be easier than the pattern being written here. So let's talk about it. So then we're sending these words to our brain. Our brain is processing it and then making it into the color in our head, and then we're picking up the color yellow. So I look here, it says green, goes to my brain, I pick up the green. This may come smoothly to your child, or it may be very difficult. They may need the visual. Yellow, green, blue. So you need to just try to think, what does my child process? Do they process words better, or do they process colors and pictures better? It is very different in each child. And some children with autism actually have a strength in reading words, and those just mean so much more to them. Sometimes, oops, I almost forgot what my pattern was. Remember, it's yellow, green, blue. Sometimes children do better by picturing it. So a lot of times, I find that kids actually remember what their teachers have in the walls of their pictures. When they're talking about colors, they actually picture the signs that the teacher put up in the classroom of those patterns. And blue. All right, so we put this all together like this, and then we can take a stapler and we can staple this side. So when you use a stapler, hard to see my stapler on my paper, so let me put a piece of paper down so you can see where my stapler is. Okay, so when you use a stapler, you put it flat here, and your child may prefer to stand to get their arms straight when they push down, but then push. And they can use one hand if they are strong enough, and you put your hand down and push. So here's my book. It says Snake Stripes by Amy Gunzel, or my name, Amy Gunzel. Oh, I put this page upside down. So I would suggest that you absolutely check your things before you staple them. Make sure you get them all up and down. And this is my green and yellow snake, my orange and brown snake, my blue and red snake, and my yellow, green, and blue snake. You could also say this is my A-B pattern. I'm going to write that, A-B. It's two colors alternated each time, A-B, A-B, A-B. This is an A-A-B pattern because it's two of the same and one that's different. And this is an A-A-B, B pattern. And this one is an A-A-A, B pattern. And this one is an A, B, C pattern. All right, so that's how we do patterns with snake stripes.